Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday. I'm Chad.
And I'm Ben.
We are here with the Tuesday tip of the week from the Golf Leadership Academy. We thank you for joining us. A lot of you around Metro Detroit are having a hard time taking your range game to the golf course, or what you're trying to do in your practice isn't quite transferring. You're having performance issues. So we got to help our friends around Metro Detroit get control of this right now. What's the best way that you've found that will help all of our friends around Metro Detroit do this? Take their range game to the course.
Yeah, for me, this activity that you're about to do here, it's fairly simple to do, and it's going to allow you to perform on the golf course. So one of the reasons that we're doing this activity is a lot of people suffer taking that range game to the golf course. And one of the reasons that they suffer so much is because when they're on the driving range, there is no consequence. So they're not worried about a result. Typically, the swing is much more free. They start to get an outcome that they desire. You show up to the first tee, and all of a sudden it's like,
what do I do?
OB! There's an OB fence right. There's water left. Oh my gosh, whatever you do, don't embarrass yourself. And those are the little things that are causing you not to be able to take your range game to the course. So we're going to engage in a little tempo today in hopes that we're going to take our range game to the golf course.
So the tempo is the solution for this lack of transfer, if you will.
Yes, sir.
And then when we're talking about tempo, we're talking about the speed of the golf swing. Okay. So, all right. So tempo it is, the speed of the golf swing. How would you encourage everybody to exercise this?
Yeah. So the most important piece of this activity is to make sure that you're just engaged in the tempo and nothing else. You're not going to stand over the golf ball and swing the club while you're freaking out about an event that's about to happen. So we would say that you're way too far into the future if you're worried about the outcome. So the most important thing is here to make sure that you're just engaged in feeling the tempo of your swing from start to finish, nothing else. And that's how we're going to base success.
All right, very good. So if you can keep your attention on your tempo, that's successful. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Okay, show us what that would look like.
What tempo you want me to start with, man?
Like you said last Tuesday, I think you said you always like going to the extreme.
Yes.
So the edges of this is where you're going to learn the most. So here, show us what like a 10% or a super slow motion tempo would look like. Ooh, first thing on Tuesday morning. Not too bad. So that was insanely slow, and then the only thing you were doing was focusing on the speed of the swinging motion.
Engaging in the tempo.
Okay, so at home you could do this a couple times. Show us what like a 30% or,
30%? I can do
a little
that.
less than medium speed, if you will. Okay, different speed than the 10%. Clearly faster, but it was clear that you were only doing your speed on that one, yes?
Yeah, we like to use our little 1 to 5 scale too. So this is another thing that you can use on the golf course. So we're basically rating your success based on how well you committed to your intention, that being the tempo, right? So I'd give myself a 5 if I was engaged in the tempo all the way through the swing and nothing else. I'd give myself a 1 if I was maybe worried about the outcome and had a bunch of swing thoughts racing through my mind. So I'd give myself a 5.
5 on that one. All right, so a couple of 30%. Let's go up to 60%. Let's see what that's like. Good golf swing there. Well done. Good 60%. Do that a couple times. Keep your attention on the tempo only. 1 to 5 is how we're measuring it, yes?
You got it. Another 5 there.
I would like to see what a 90%. So let's take
90?
that up a bit.
Sure.
The laser beam, man. Well done. Okay.
Dude. Come on.
So some of you, when you get onto the first tee, your adrenaline goes up, you get excited, maybe it's a tournament, the tempo goes way up, probably faster than you're aware of or know about. Show us on this one what like 100 plus or like 110%
As fast as I can go.
Kyle, stand back, man. I've
Here
seen
we
this
go.
thing get crazy before.
I'm going to Shambo.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite on the Metro Detroit golfer site.
Yeah.
Nick Price style right there.
All right, so as you go into this, what's important is that there's no right or no wrong. Nick Price, Greg Norman, Tiger Woods had fast tempos. Lanny Watkins back in the day, very, very fast. Payne Stewart, Fred Couples, Ernie Els.
Chilling.
Yeah. So there's no right or wrong. The point here is that you're trying to identify what yours is. So in that, I think you hit 5 shots. Of the 5 shots, boom, 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 up we go. Which one do you feel like is going to help you the most? If you had to put a number on it, what would you say?
usually my range when I play is that 70-80% range. I didn't try that one when we were out together, but typically that's the area that I need to be unless it's a tournament situation. If it's a tournament situation, then it's maybe a little bit different. So typically on those days, I like to back it down to about 50% because I know that there's adrenaline in there. And when I slow down to 50%, it's probably more like 70 or 80, and that's where I perform the best. So that's my sweet spot on tournament days, right around 50. If I'm out playing with you, 70 to 80.
Oh, so like the difference again between the intention you intend versus the reality, what actually happens. So between 70 and 80, so on this one, he's determined that 75-ish, you don't have to be perfect, is about what you like.
Yes.
Show us what 75 looks like here. And that's the speed that I see you swing at when we play together. Looks smooth. So through these different tempos, you're going to identify which one you like, which one works for you. And then when you go to the first tee, what'd you do? Almost hit it.
Dude, that almost went.
6 feet. Nice. Back to our friends at Metro Detroit.
I know. I'm sorry.
About
so
you.
focused on the outcome.
So you're going to take the one that you like the most, and you're going to go call that play on the first tee, so you can help take your range game to the course and avoid these performance issues where you feel like everything breaks down for you. Anything you want to add before we sign off?
Have some fun with this one. This is one of our favorite activities. We promise you that the experience will be different out on the golf course. And once again, be open-minded. So try all the different tempos. There's going to be something that jumps out at you. Have fun. Play better golf.
All right. We thank you for joining us. Again, go over to our YouTube page, Golf Leadership Academy. We have 160 experiments that you can run where you find out what solutions work best for you. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.